Hi, I'm Erin. I am a 41-year-old mother of two, and I am genetically destined to develop early onset Alzheimer's disease due to a rare genetic mutation. I'm in a clinical trial that aims to prevent or delay Alzheimer's disease. And I want to talk about what my options would be if I wasn't in that clinical trial. So, right now, for people that are pre-symptomatic, there are no available treatments, at least on label, meaning we've got treatments that are supposed to slow or lessen the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease, but there is nothing that could be prescribed on label to somebody in my shoes who knows Alzheimer's is coming, but doesn't yet have symptoms. There are drugs like lecanemab, donanemab, and the one in my clinical trial, remternetug, that are anti-amyloid, and that is what they're testing, is whether administering those early is going to prevent or delay disease, which I hope it does. When I went to a neurologist prior to starting the clinical trial, he did a PET scan to see if I already had amyloid in my brain, and at that time I didn't. And I don't know now if I do or not, but he said that if he'd found amyloid, he would have prescribed lecanemab off label, meaning it's not currently indicated for people who are pre-symptomatic, but he believes that prescribing the drug would have been the best course of action for me, even though the results aren't in from studies like the primary prevention study. The complicated part is what that might have meant for me. Lecanemab is $26,000 a year. And if it's not prescribed on label, I don't think insurance would cover it. And I'm not eligible for Medicare or Medicaid, but I also don't think that those systems would cover it either. So one of the important parts of this research, at least to people in the United States, is proving that this works so that it can become standard of care, so that it can become indicated on the labels of those drugs, so that systems like insurance and Medicare, Medicaid will cover it. I believe that with the discovery of blood biomarkers and testing like that, the cost of these drugs will come down because we'll be able to prevent Alzheimer's en masse. At least that's my hope.